guys? This is Solid Shepard bringing you another video. And I'm sitting here recording this right after I just did the one about the crappy The Surge review that is probably already up by now. Might not be. I'm not quite sure. But I said I wasn't going to do any more review. I wasn't going to sit down and record any videos tonight. Obviously, these might not even all come up on the same day, but I am sitting down and recording them all at once. And I need to do this video. I decided I need to do this video because I promised myself I would. I even brought up in a couple comment sections of videos regarding this topic that I was planning on doing this, and I just hadn't done it yet. But this is less video gaming. But this is something I feel like was very important to do. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the whole YouTube sphere at all, or the SJW, the feminist or the anti-feminist circles. But if you have been following these circles, you would know about what's going on with Laci Green. Now, Laci Green used to do this MTV, I think, funded YouTube channel or something like that. Did a show called Brawless or something like that. And she was heavy left. Heavy social justice, left think, group think, that whole thing. And then she kind of disappeared from YouTube for about a month. And then she popped back up with a little bit of a Twitter battle with Steve Shives. If you don't know who Steve Shives is, he's pretty much the Democrat version of Hitler, is what he is. I say Democrat, but, left-winging, doesn't believe that he needs to communicate with any kind of person who disagrees with him because everyone who doesn't agree with him is wrong and is morally incorrect. This kind of person we're dealing with. Basically, she says some things. I don't even remember the exact. I think she was saying something about how, and she says this in her video too, responding to this whole situation, about how in her time off, basically, she had watched some of these skeptic YouTubers, right? Some of these people like Sargon of Akkad, Armored Skeptic, these kind of people. And she actually listened to their points, and then she realized these people that she's been disagreeing with so long have actually made some really, really good points. Now, I want to make it clear, in her video herself, she still says she still considers herself a feminist, she still has these views, but she is willing to debate and talk to people. And I feel like that is very important. And, and she even agrees with some things that have been said. And this is very important to have an open dialogue about these things, especially the way the world is going on right now. That when someone like Laci Green is finally willing to kind of step over into, into the other side, the other realm, and be a reasonable adult, be a reasonable person, I feel like if you're like me and you are on the right, and you are, consider yourself an anti-third wave, aka modern feminism, then it's very important that you don't attack her. You don't be like, oh, she's lying. It's very important that we kind of welcome her with open arms. And this is just kind of something I wanted to put across to anybody who comes across my channel or subscribes to me, that this is very important. It's important that we prove we're not like them. Okay? Because during this conversation, Steve Shives says something along it's like, why would you talk to these people? And then she says, well, I'd rather try to understand them, and I feel like it'd be helpful to have a dialogue and stuff like that, and kind of befriend these people. And Steve Shives, which is understandable. I mean, that's an understandable thought, line of thought. But Steve Shives turns around and be like, oh, well, it's be more productive to befriend someone at YouTube who could delete their channels. And then Laci Green, he goes on this whole argument with him about how, no, that is anti-free speech, that is shut people down, that is not what we need to do, that is not right. And it's kind of people like him who's made her see that maybe the people who she's been fighting all this time are actually the reasonable adults and the reasonable people who actually want what's best for everybody, whereas the people like Steve Shives that she's been on the side of have been bullshit. Now, if we can be adults and open up a dialogue with people like her and get something done here, this leaves a very good opportunity to send a message to other people who might be thinking like her. Because this is a big step, right? Because her taking the step out, there's a lot of people who have been in that, that groupthink, that echo chamber for a long time that follow her, that are subscribed to her. And she's probably going to lose a bunch of subscribers. But because how she was brave and came out and did this is doing the right thing. I personally subscribe to her channel, and I'm not going to tell you guys to do one thing or the other, but I implore you to do the same thing. I implore us to show her support. Let her know this is the right thing to do. And these people who are trying to shut down free speech and everything, that's the wrong thing to do. You don't have to agree with her. God knows I don't agree with her on a lot of topics. But now I respect her. And that's very important. And I just feel like this is a very important message to get out. We're going to continue the regular schedule, anything video game related programming on my channel after this. I just felt like it was very important, and it was a big step for someone, and it could send a message to other people who might be thinking like her, or might be in a similar situation like her. And this could be a serious opportunity to open up a serious dialogue about some issues that really need it, that really need an open dialogue, that have unfortunately been attempted to be shut down across the United States, definitely, and from what I hear, Europe, Australia, other countries. Anyways, I just feel like this was very important. I feel like you guys should know about this, and you should definitely support her in this venture. I know I am. I know I've already subscribed to her channel, and I'm rambling now. I'm kind of repeating myself. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. If you made it this far, until next time, as always, this has been Solid Shepard, and I should go.